Hello there, my name is Rich. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, so what's up, Computer Random, and today we talk about Monkey Wrench, or the title of the episode called Ghost Egg. This is sort of independent animation that is only half the first episode, and that I'm not even really sure what I'm expecting watching this, but I was sort of surprised because how much I did actually enjoy watching. I mean, it's not for everyone. It's hard to describe it. It's between Cowboy Bebop and Atlas Star. If you watch those two animes, and kind of mix them together, remove the jazz, just put it more like a rock kind of feel, but more techno. That's what you get, but more kind of Western animation, that more cartoony but still sort of serious enough. You could take it really serious tone, but you also have sort of fun with it, and that's, I feel, that sort of mix made this cartoon, or at least the first episode, so good, at least in my opinion, because it has like 30 minutes long for the first episode and really tell you who these characters are and what they're doing. Now, the first episode story is basically, it's called Sanchez and Babes are basically have a company called Monkey Wrench, who are basically grunts. They do sort of bounty hunter job or bodyguard or whatever the job needs. You need to have professionals who are basically assassins who need to basically do their job. And that's basically it. They get a call to protect this sort of rich person, and you don't know who he's scared of. It's just saying Ghost Egg. And you realize, okay, who this guy, what we should care. And they basically trying to protect him and move him for these 6 days to sort of point A to point B. And that's it. That's the whole pilot. But god damn, the episode was so well crafted, and the characters are very basic also. Like Sanchez is sort of the character who kind of rough in the edges, but he's sort of Latino, but in fact he's not human. I don't know what species he really is. It's like, this is the thing where they show make it so interesting. Each character you meet, they're sort of this alien or animal hybrid. They trying to figure out what they actually are, but they still kind of have that features to you determine, okay, this creature is a cat, this creature is a lizard, and there are also cat people, like a lot of different species, but at the same time the design is just so well crafted, so interesting, so expressive that you just sort of blows your mind, because this is independent animation, but the animation plus the character designs, it has so much care and love to make this series good. Of course, it's for everyone. Well, if you like me, you didn't really care that much about Cowboy Bebop, not the Netflix version, the original anime version, that you do know Cowboy Bebop was a good anime, but you feel it's not for you, maybe this is take a chance of that, because it does have that sort of feeling, but it does its own thing. It feels something like maybe sort of 90s kind of feeling that just grabs your attention. They also, the action kind of helps because you have Sanchez and Babe doing their job, because Sanchez also a loose cannon. You also have Bibbs, I think how you're supposed to say the name, that he's sort of the more relaxed, calm type of character who trying to calm Sanchez, but they're trying to do their job, but at the same time the person they're trying to protect is not the most likable person. He's sort of crazy. They have to protect this crazy person to point A to point B, but at the same time it's sort of entertaining. It's one of those that, oh my god, it just sort of kind of grabs your attention, especially all the effects that use this animation, because the effects of everything you see is almost like a comic book from the 90s, because how stylized it, how they move to scene like a comic book panel. That's what I mean. It has so many inspired elements on this. It's just sort of want to see what they do next. Yeah, I think that's one of the key focus of the show, because it's really appealing. Character-wise, they're entertaining also, but at the same time, I can see why people maybe don't like it. Maybe they do, especially how it's almost like PG-13, but they're trying to push it to sort of kinda to rated R, but they don't want to. They cuss, they throw fingers. But once more, it's sort of the fun, you know? You have like a bunch of friends around, you cuss back and forth, but that's sort of kind of banter sort of cuss, like flipping your best friend, he flipping your bag, trying to one up him. That's sort of kind of banter fun you have about this show. But also, I love it. They just leave the animation just speaks through themselves, because they have this as well-known assassin who a couple of hits are now became super infamous, because this female assassin is just so well designed, because she doesn't say a single word. Just see her expression, her movements, her desire to do her mission while not saying a single word. And I think that's the best way to describe it, because they try to do so many things and none of it feels gargled. It's also feels so well paced, well interesting. Even the music that doesn't feel generic. It feels something like a rock kind of type of song, but sort of kind of digital rock, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like a techno. This is the way I'm thinking, but more kind of chill, kind of relaxed. That's why I meant at the very beginning. It feels something like Cowboy Bebop sort of feeling, or A La Star. That sort of kind of realistic dread, but knows how to have fun. Almost kind of lean out more cartoony, but you have moments of realistic, like a good fight scene. He has a lot of fight scenes of this first episode, trying to duke themselves out, trying to save this client who hired them to protect them, and it's just the fight scene is just so well choreographed. You do understand what each character trying to do and trying to accomplish on the fight, and that's why I enjoyed this very well. Of course, I can still see some people not fully jiving at it, because it still needs some little bit more maybe countdown. Maybe it didn't need 30 minutes, maybe made it more tighter, maybe, but it's more like an opinion. It's not a fact. The fact is almost like if you just enjoy how the whole thing is paced. And I kind of did. I feel they did a little bit too much, but I have to say I feel I'm wrong saying that, because it just feels right in a way. You have to see it to understand it, in other words. But all that, have you seen Monkey Wrench? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Tell me down below. Let me know. Of course, I have to warn you, it's still the first episode, because there'll be multiple episodes, but I don't know how long this next episode will take, because they did a cliffhanger on the final episode. I mean, the end of this episode, that could be a next villain or next bounty of the two characters, because we don't know who they actually are, but you just don't know Sanchez and Babes are just a good friends. Especially Sanchez is just a loose cannon who does questionable things, and Babes is a chill, relaxed, almost older gentleman who knows how to do the ropes around this business. But once more, it's just a fun animation. Of course, I have to recommend it. I put it on your list. Don't watch it automatically. If you have some free time, go watch it, but just put it on your list. Who knows, maybe you love it, maybe you hate it, I don't know. But all of that, I really got nothing else to say. Just one question. Thank you for not one question. I'm so sorry, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But besides, I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.